and welcome to the show. Now, for this month's Survive the Hunt, the plan had been to do somewhat of a special video, to do something a little bit different. Now, the initial intention was to make a video trying a bunch of very commonly suggested ideas, showing perhaps why they aren't used, what happens if you do try some of the more wacky strategies that I see get suggested an awful lot, which I thought was going to be a very interesting time. It turns out that some of the ideas ended up, say, better than expected. Perhaps different than expected. So, this one ended up quite amazing, if I'm honest. So, it's just going to be in full the complete and utter chaos that is what happens when you kind of take away almost all of the rules. So, here we are with our first attempt, where there are going to be, well, very, very few rules for the hunters, is a very common request. So the hunters, aside from maps, name over the players obviously being turned off, and they're not allowed to shoot from cars, owing to the fact that you shoot a tire and chase is done in 2 seconds, there are no rules. They can use whatever the hell they like. So, we're going to get started. We're going to try and survive. Oh, there's a policeman body in the way. It's fine, they didn't get annoyed at me there. We're going to get started. 7:50 is basically going to be the time to try and survive till. I'm not massively confident, I'm going to be honest here. However, we shall do our very best. Now, with no rules, what are we going to have to be looking out for? They're going to have fast vehicles, they're going to have very strong vehicles, so I'm going to need something pretty good. Now, they are also going to know that they are probably going to have a performance advantage over me. So they might not... You see, I'm trying to think, there's 2 schools of thought immediately going on here. Do I try and double bluff them? Or do I take a car? Here is a plan. Not here, though. That's too... I know what I want to do, but I'm not... So I'm not going to go to that custom shop. So, I know I've got a couple of minutes. I have a 2-minute head start. However, I go to that custom shop. Perfect. That is absolutely what we want. That could not have gone better for me. We'll sort our character out in a minute. However, this is very good news. We are going to have a 9F. So, it's quick. Okay, does it stand out a little bit? Sure, but it is very, very fast. A lot faster than most of the cars I would normally end up driving. It's kind of... This is going to have to do by virtue of... I wanted to get to the custom shop, but they are going to be released soon. Oh, and I've pinged it on against the walls. Where is the custom shop? It's somewhere around here, isn't it? Yeah, we want to get the custom shop. I'm going to max out the turbo or something. Which one? Where was it? No, yeah, there it is. I think it was somewhere around the bloody shopping centre. Because, of course, the animations take a little bit of time here. It's not ideal. They have got various... Oh, no, it can't be modified. Oh, crap, I forgot about that. The Bugger and blast. In fact, now that one there's all scraped up. There is a thought game going on here. See, do I take the risk? Do I take the risk that the damage isn't synced? Honestly, at this point, I feel like I do. Because damage does not always sync between cars. In fact, I know I have found proof, I have done proof that damage doesn't sync between cars. Things like smash windows, sometimes they load, often they don't. So, I'm going to take the risk currently that it's not going to sync, with my goal being head towards kind of Michael's house in this area where the faster cars do spawn. Hopefully. Oh, actually, let's go up here. Right. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, indeed. I mean, if it all goes horribly wrong, we can just grab a Sentinel, and that'll do the trick. Maybe. Trying to decide whether a Sentinel's a better bet. It's that game of gambling, really, isn't it? You know what? I do think. You know what? Even better. Even bloody better. We will take the Feltzer. Everything is good. Go on, door. Shut the door. Perfect. Right. We have a Feltzer. We are ready to go. ready to see what might be around. I'm just waiting to have some ridiculous vehicle come clattering. I did see a scooter. You know, they would never expect the scooter. They would absolutely, you'd never expect a Faggio to be the getaway vehicle of choice. I don't know what aircraft we might see in the sky. There might be some of them. I think I saw somebody with a jetpack at the start. I mean, they are literally the most uncontrollable thing in existence. Well, there's the Vulcan. Yeah, well, there is aircraft. I'll tell you that much. The Vulcan bomber is overhead. That looks like that would be a player car wandering off in that direction. There is something else in the background. There is a massive truck heading towards us. That's not really... Oh, the massive truck has had an argument with the Aston Martin and have fallen over. I mean, that's, you know, perfectly fair, really. I feel like that is a good way to go. Yeah, we'll just let them have their own arguments. They're playing silly buggers alongside. Sure. Let them do that. Let them do silly buggers. Off it runs into the... Oh, God. You know what? I'm going to park here and I'm not going to move. In actual fact, no, we can move because we're allowed to go this way, aren't we? I think I've remembered. I think I've remembered my American correctly here. It's fine. Oh, okay. Issue I didn't think about. I've never come... I think I see a pink Pri. Yes, I do. I like it. Issue I have just learned of that I haven't seen before. My car shoots fire constantly, and that does not happen to the AI cars normally. So the AI cars would not naturally spit fire. Oh, come on. Don't, no. You know what? Fine, I've got to go this way. I don't want to go. I wanted to go straight on, but apparently the AI were impatient because they wanted to make that turn. Oh, we're going around in circles now. Yeah, so my car spits fire, which is cool, but it means every time I lift off the throttle, when I go into a stop... Oh, actually got too far forward. I'm kind of hoping... Oh, bugger me. Well, that's not good. Oh, maybe they think it was me in the car that just overtook. Okay, you know what? That's fine. I'll let the tank can chase after that car. It will ignore the... I just saw something flipping through the air. I don't quite know what it was. Oh, it's the ramp car is here. Oh, bloody hell. Hello, Ruiner. Oh, God. It's definitely become a lot more brutal all of a sudden. Are there traffic lights here? I don't actually... Apparently not. Is there traffic lights or stop signs? Oh, to be fair, the stop signs may have been knocked over by something. We're at that point where who knows what's going on currently with any of this. I've just got constant fire. Could we get a could we remap this? Could we get a tune? I just want less fire going on. Like, it's fun. Maybe we can have a switch. Just I don't want the fire. I'm gonna get bloody caught by fire. In fact, I'm amazed I haven't been caught with AI pulling around me. Where is that car going? That car's going that way. I can hear sirens going off as well. Someone's angered the police. To be fair, I suspect the Mad Max Ram thing has probably pissed off the police a little bit. Let's face it. There's a police car. Oh, God, I'm going to get pinged for a stolen car if I'm not careful. The only good sign is they're probably too busy. Tank. That is the new most Forget the blimp. Forget the blimp. We don't need that. Just the tank is the most terrifying thing. Just around a corner and sudden tank. You know what? I'm going to follow that car. I just don't want to be here particularly. Can we go to where there isn't a tank and a ram car? I feel like that would be a fun idea. Yes. Let us head away from... Oh! Well... Ow! Okay, there's a problem with this plan. My car's buggered. Ouch. That hurt a lot. And there's no way that's going to have damage. Still working. Ouch. Sorry. Oh, bugger me. The only good news is there's enough chaos going on here that I don't even know if they noticed what occurred there. I don't even know if they know what happened. I don't think anybody has a bloody clue. Okay, we've found a slight downside to this. It's so chaotic the hunters can't figure out what's going on 99% of the time. There is absolutely no way that should have worked. How the hell did I get away with... I literally stole a car directly in front of them. They're too busy crashing into one another. I mean, this is a game mode. It loses some of the tension in some ways. It does lose some of the tension. However, it's quite funny. It's just complete chaos, basically. That's all we've got going on here. Complete and utter mayhem. We're going to just wander off. I'm still busy trying to get away from where the tank and ram trucks were. Oh, that's a terrible line by me. Thankfully, I don't think there's anybody directly behind me. Yeah, I'm just trying to make distance at this point. I just want to try and get as far away as I can, and that is all good, basically. Yeah, travel as far as we do away and hope they keep messing about. I mean, if they just... The problem is they'll get distracted. And I know they'll get distracted because they'll start, well, you saw, launching one another's cars and so on. And that all works for me. There's another... That's a different pink Pri, because the other one had the Valrace logo on it. So that is a separate pink Pri around the place. The plane is just cruising about. I've made a very bad mistake. Tank's just... The tank's fallen in the canal. Or the canal area. I don't think it's actually gone in the canal yet. Oh, crap. There are 2 ramp cars and someone... Oh, it's a player on a scooter, I think. Oh, this is about to go really badly for me. Oh, no. Is that really necessary? I guess it was. I mean, I guess their chances of checking damaged cars has gone considerably down on this at this particular moment. Like, the chances of them caring about a damaged car anymore is pretty slim, because everything's damaged, basically. Oh, we're all running. I don't know why we're all running, but I'm going to follow the herd again. We're gonna keep following the herd. I don't know what the herd is doing, but the herd is doing things at this moment in time, which is kind of doing a little bit erratic driving in the hope that that will sort of fool anybody. The ramp truck did. I don't think the no rules is as helpful to them as they think it might be. I think it's just made everything a massive mess. For them, though. For me, I mean, the problem I have a little bit is my car's wrecked again. It's just every so often you're forced to change car. Gee, that was a low-flying bomber. You're just forced to change car because you've been hit by a ramp truck. Do I go? Oh, I wanted to change a car then, but... Oh, no, I thought I was going to get hit by a ramp truck again, but it's fine. I wanted to grab the Sentinel, however... It's just too many vehicles around at the moment. Am I going to get a nice chance to change to something? Oh, okay, well, we ran a red light a little bit there, but that's fine. It's almost too hot at the moment around here, so I don't like... There's too many sirens, there's too many cars. I want to try and get somewhere that's a little quieter, but I'm in a damaged car, which isn't great for me. Oh, oh well. I mean... It's fine. I'm not even supposed to go this way. We're just going to go with this lot that are now freaking out and running away. I like the idea of freaking out and running away, personally. Yep, I'm going to join in that freaking out and running away. Bloody hell. It's just you go around a corner and there's an explosion as a tank climbs over a Pri. I guess that's done my job of explode. We weren't really playing with the exploding Pri rule in this one. That wasn't going to be a thing that we dealt with. And, you know, as far as there was a lot of other stuff going on, we figured we didn't need to add that in. But apparently we are going to explode some Pris anyway, which is kind of fun. Shall we go and grab a new car? I like the thinking. We'll get an Oracle. Nice cars. Don't often spawn, actually, in the vehicle set. So... I hear a siren going off, which is annoying. I know this one here is going to have a siren as well, and I can't do anything about that. It's going to have to... Oh, it's a simian vehicle. Lester, I need your help, buddy. There's a lot of chaos going on. If we could have less chaos, that would be... Oh, that would be a good idea. Why am I... Oh, 5 seconds to go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No.
Okay, so you're in serious trouble, and you need my help.
Oh, that was very close. Right, everything is good. Life is fine. I'm a happy survivor at the moment. I think I just saw like a little microlight gyrocopter. I don't know. I think I saw some blades whiz across like a shadow. Some form of aircraft is about. Oh, that looks like someone in a supercar. It's a Cyclone. I think it is. Oh god, I'm alongside a police car. Not this again. Don't let it, after all of this, do not let it be the bloody police that get me in trouble here. I have an idea. Lester again. I know I'm going to call you a lot here, but we have a small predicament. Let's do that.
I'll deal with it.
Okay, well, no one's running from our side of the road, so I'm not going to run. So I've done cops turn a blind eye so that if that policeman gets bored, doesn't decide to give me a wanted level for no reason. Now, normally I wouldn't bother, or normally I'd be saving it for when trying to blow up prees, etc., but we're not doing that. So I can be a little bit frivolous with its use. To be fair, I can probably use it more than I do. I forget about it a lot of the time, but this time I have thought, because we had a lot of time, sat at a set of lights. Right. It's fine, I think. Ah, there's the shadow of a big... Oh, and there goes the... Bloody hell. That's going to crash. I can almost guarantee you 100% that's going to end up exploded by the end of this hunt. Oh, I've got the radio on in the car. There were other things on my mind, slightly, when this all went down. It's actually a surprisingly nice sporting set of cars. Typically, when we're doing this, there is actually a lot of interesting vehicles going on. Like there's Dominators, Ruiners, there's a Pink Pre, well, that's, you know. But much better than the last few times where we've literally been stuck with the same couple of cars. Bloody hell, I didn't actually want to go up here. There's a Formula 1 car now. That's a little bit ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's not very strong, is the only plus point. Christ, the Jackal behind me. No, Oracle. Oracle? Jackal? No, Jackal, sorry. I might have called it the Oracle. Whoops. There's one behind me. Oh, it has now gone away. I just wanted to get away from that Formula 1 car. Just because I know if that's getting a chase with me, I am as good as done. Well, I'm as good as done for. There might be a couple of tricks I can use against it, but they are limited, shall we say. Very limited in my bag of tricks to deal with a Formula 1 car. Oh, I think I was pinged reverse. Oh, and they've got an Avenger as well up in the sky. How is the Avenger going for scouting? I'm kind of hoping by now they've exploded a lot of their fun vehicles. I think they might have done. I think they might have actually exploded a lot of their fun cars. So, like the ramp cars, the ramp trucks. I mean, the tank is still about. The tank is still about, and there's a Cyclone and Formula 1 car. Oh, hello, Avenger. Ow! I don't think they even knew I was there. I don't know if they did. However, I am very dead. I am very, very dead. Well, that went expectedly. Well, it ended up as I expected. It didn't really start. No, that was a thing. What a mess. So, in case you were wondering, I was pretty much spot on in terms with what happened at the end there. Yeah, I was blown up by a completely random, I say a random bombing run. They had no clue that my car was in there. What actually happened is the plane had decided it fancied trying to bomb the tank, as you do. We said there was a lot of chaos going on. There was an awful lot of chaos going on. I was just unlucky. In fact, the funnier bit was in that me and I think it was a ramp truck that hit me just before the very end, both of us were killed in that bombing run. The tank was actually fine. It was poorly. It was smoking, apparently, after that, but There we go. Now, one of the things I meant to actually mention at the start of this particular, I guess, sort of attempt was that while we did have pretty much no rules in terms of vehicles, we did say no shooting from cars. The same reason, like, there's no shooting vehicles, like the armoured cars and so on. They're the same reason as the no shooting from cars, that they could shoot out tyres very, very quickly and whatnot. However, the pilot of the plane did specifically ask, could they do the carpet bombing? To which I said, go for it. If you can kill me with it, try it. I regret saying that one, but there we go. So, yeah, I might have allowed the carpet bombing. I just didn't expect the Vulcan to actually be able to use it. And to be fair, it didn't use it in a kind of chase. It was just wrong place, wrong time for me in that one. However, in all of that, it did make for glorious, glorious chaos and a wonderfully, hopefully, entertaining time for all of you. Now, the initial idea for this video, trying all the other ideas, that was also done. That will be coming out in a couple of days' time. So we will have some more wacky, interesting, hopefully, Survive the Hunt nonsense coming out for you shortly. That, though, is going to be it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, a goodbye.